Fortnite bangers. Trick shots in Fortnite have changed immensely since the first few seasons hitting those became a sport. But believe it or not, even now, players continue to reinvent the game and discover new shots. Crash pads dropped, and the trick shot community's been doing all but sleeping on them. They've been hard at work finding new ways to hit things like crash pad to reverse ramp launch pad sui in the storm. Oh my god. Or even donging some guy 133 meters away. Prepare yourselves for 20 of the craziest Fortnite trick shots of 2020, and if you guys haven't already entered our 50,000 V-Buck giveaway sponsored by Advance Club, it's so easy. All you have to do is click the top link in the description. Takes 2 seconds. Go ahead and enter to win. They're announcing the winners really soon, so make sure you stick around their channel. But anyways, let's jump to number 20. Whether you play with a controller or mouse and keyboard, there's only so many moves you can pack into a single trick shot. Cloud9 streamer Keo realized this and took it upon himself to bring a part of his Fortnite trick shots to real life. As a friend drives their motorboat into a steamy stacks reactor, Keo starts the backflip emote on his in-game character, then quickly runs over to a green screen and does a backflip in real life. At this point, the duo's boat is soaring through the air, and the only thing left to do is to hit the shot, which he does, and it's super impressive.
Oh my gosh!
Number 19. Fortnite's constantly evolving loot pool is a match made in heaven for the trick-shotting community. Nearly every other week, Epic introduces crazy new items to the game, which open up a world of possibilities for all of the different play styles. In this clip, we see this fact brought to life, as Agent and his Sender Wolf are using the guided missile launcher, grappler, crash pads, and of course, the heavy sniper rifle to hit this ridiculously unique shot.
Jump. Yes! Hit it. Hit that motherfucker right there. Bruh.
Number 18. By now, you probably know the grappler can attach to just about anything, including missiles, but knowing this doesn't make it less impressive when Beats launches a rocket from the guided missile launcher straight up into the air, attaches it with his grappler, and hits a clean 11-meter no-scope on some filthy bush camper. Honestly, I think the fact that this man just absolutely styled on that dude in the bush means he deserves a spot in our top 20. Getting into number 17, before we even get into this one, let me just say, get yourself a friend who will sit in a choppa in the final circle just so you can hit a shot. All right. In all seriousness though, trick-shotting can be super annoying when one sweaty kid just keeps cranking 90s and breaking your launch pads. However, when the last person realizes they're being trick-shotted, it's always cool when they go along for the ride. Just watch this one from FaZe Orba.
Let me see that sniper.
Oh, I hit. Let's go.
Oh yeah.
I hit. Oh my god. Dude, I hit. No way.
Oh my god, no way. Oh.
Number 16. Every now and then, sometimes you just need a break. Maybe you're on a dry streak, whether that be a losing streak, or you're just not hitting any trick shots. Take a break for a few days and then give it another go. After not playing Fortnite for 2 weeks, FaZe Mew dropped back into the island and managed to hit an incredible shot using the crash pads and Kingsman umbrella in his first game back on. This guy is the definition of cracked.
I'm right here, right mark. I'm breaking for you. It's open.
No.
Who hit that?
Oh, you hit.
Mew! FaZe Mew! FaZe Mew!
Number 15. There's pretty much 2 types of trick shots out there. Those full of insane movement and item uses, and the classic 360 swaps. This next shot is one of those, and boy is it beautiful. As soon as Aqua 1K spotted his target rotating into the final storm circle, he knew what he had to do. With a quick jump and a hop onto the launch pad and a swift 360, he nails the enemy in style for the dub.
No way.
He's mad.
Oh my
He's
god,
mad.
I'm so mad.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, place your bets on whether or not that dude punched a hole through his monitor out of anger. Number 14. Sometimes I wonder if Epic adds certain items to the game just to see what kinds of crazy trick shots the community can come up with. A perfect example of this would be the recently added crash pads. They just pair so perfectly with the launch pad, as Hachi so flawlessly demonstrates in this clip. Crash crash pad aside, can we just take a second to appreciate the range on this shot? Well done, my friend. But onward to number 13, prepare yourselves. Have you ever thought about the time it takes trick shotters to set up their shots alone? After seeing this one, all I can say is huge respect to you guys. Tariq and his squad took the time to set up this massive trick shotting course, only for him to blow through it with ease and land a huge shot on an unsuspecting enemy. This poor guy was just trying to make his way up the mountain when Tariq hit him with the RPG grapple bounce to rocket ride to grapple back to the center. Oh my god.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Honestly, I'm not even sure I know what half of those are, but it looked really cool, and that's really all that matters here. Number 12. Let's take a breather and appreciate another one of those nice and clean trick shots, shall we? In this clip, Ortiz perfectly demonstrates one of the first trick shotting styles that we saw in Fortnite. While he does use the crash pad for some height, once he's in the air, we get a simple 360 pickaxe swing before the direct beam to the enemy's head.
Let's go, baby!
The best part about it, he was even lucky enough to get the slow motion victory royale screen for an epic closer to the shot. But that's only cool until you hear about number 11. There are very few moments in Fortnite which will make you feel more powerful than when an enemy is forced to push to you because of the storm. But why not top it off by ruining their day with a trick shot? Watch as this enemy sneaks his way into the zone while our man sets himself up for one of the longest skill shots we've ever seen yet. Number 10. The crash pad is an incredibly welcome addition to the game. In case you couldn't tell by the sequence of almost every single one of these clips, giving yourself an extra bounce to your step is always flashy, so why not try and add a double bounce to the mix? He actually used the grappler to bounce back onto the pad after already being launched away.
Let's go, dude.
You might have missed it, but can we talk about how this man landed 3 bullseyes in a single clip? 2 on the crash pad and 1 on poor little Timmy. Oh my, can we get a rip in the comments for little Timmy? Number 9. One day, our boy Mitro decided to hop onto Fortnite with plans to sweat it out in Arena. Fortunately for us, Arena mode was down at the time, so he decided to go for some bangers and squads.
He's literally full AFK. He's letting you set it up.
Oh! It's always nice to see a pro proving they can hang in any aspect of Fortnite. Number 8. This one is a total blast from the past. Surely some of you remember the days before, where we were catching rides on rockets shot by friends and going for wild shots that you can only dream of hitting. So when this guy not only is able to fly off the rocket and land a shot, but also have an insane boost to his jump and be able to maintain that incredible accuracy, we really do have to take a step back for just a second and admire the planning that went into the shot. I mean, come on.
Oh! I hit that! I hit it! Oh my god! Oh my god!
Number 7. That's a lucky number. I like that number. Nothing is worse than having the storm close in on your trick shot setup and no longer being able to go for any shots. But this didn't discourage Tusik. Is that how you say that name? That's your name now. As he launched right into the storm for one final attempt, with one quick use of a launch pad, he secures the high ground, places a crash pad, and floats effortlessly through the air to an insanely clutch trick shot.
Let's go, 2-6.
I love how he even goes into the storm for one last attempt. That is some dedication. Number 6. Sometimes you just gotta feel bad. If it's a newbie as the last guy, he's already got low ground, he's spamming pyramids, and he's clinging on to any hope at all to clutch out the victory royale. Only to find out that not only did Gapple have the high ground all along, but he was even willing to give it up for a shot. He jumps onto the launch pad, adds a few spins through the air, and somehow still knows exactly where his opponent's hiding. After a quick no-scope from this beast, this poor guy's pyramid turned into a bomb. Talk about threading the needle. Number 5. Knowing that you already have the high ground advantage is a great feeling. So imagine the absolute nerve of steel that Canos had to completely throw away every advantage just for a chance at an insanely risky trick shot. From the height he was at, he certainly wasn't going to survive the fall, so you'd think he'd place it safe to try and secure the win. But no.
Oh, no way! Oh my god!
A gutsy play and a no-scope was all he needed to close this game out in style. Number 4. With your back to the storm, you'd think the only option is to hold that W key and hope for the best. Instead, Keeg decides to bounce himself into the storm and even manages to land a no-scope from the maximum distance possible for this zone.
Oh! Oh, wait.
Okay, seriously though, you gotta be in full screen to even see the guy he was shooting at. This was a total display of confidence and superiority. Either that or that was one really lucky shot. Number 3. Sometimes you just gotta get a little creative. Livid Guardian did exactly that when he thought it would be fun to put himself through a mini obstacle course before actually even attempting to eliminate his target. By bouncing from pad to pad in an elegant manner, he pumps his shotgun as a final display of courage and finally no-scopes his opponent to secure the victory royale.
Oh, way, Guardian!
I wonder if his teammate even knew about the absolute banger that this man just hit. Oh my goodness, can we get a like for that? These are just getting too good. Number 2, with how wonky the movement in Fortnite can be, it's really risky to combo a bunch of mobility items in a way that's reliable. But that didn't stop this guy from going for a crazy trick shot. A perfectly angled pad-to-pad play as he zooms closer to the storm and lands the fadeaway no-scope that no one saw coming. I just feel so bad for the campers who make it to the end against these guys. But prepare yourselves. This is the moment you've all been waiting for. Your number 1 spot. One of the most integral parts to sniping is carefully aiming down your sights, finding your target, and waiting for the right moment to secure that elimination. This guy seemed to throw the rule book out the window as he launches onto a crash pad and takes a complete shot of faith. He immediately lands a high momentum shot on his opponent to seal out the game. Patience must not be a virtue for this man, but that's okay because that was one crazy trick shots, and this has been 20 craziest Fortnite trick shots of 2020. There's a video on screen right now that you can check out. I'll see you guys over there, and this has been Sam from Top 5 Gaming. Be sure to keep it right here. Like video, subscribe, do it. Yeah, good job, nice. If you didn't subscribe, I don't like you.